They say love is about words, but real power in relationships is silent. Silent like the moment you stop replying. Silent like the day you didn't explain yourself. Silent like your improvement she didn't notice, until it became impossible to ignore. In a world where people shout to be heard, a stoic man moves in silence and leaves echoes behind. Let's be honest, most men talk too much. They explain too much. They try too hard. And worst of all, they perform love like a circus act, hoping for applause from a woman who only respects power, not performance. Today I'm going to show you 16 silent actions, stoic, calm, and unshakable, that make her stop, notice, and realize that this man is not replaceable. Let's begin. And pay very close attention. This is not for the weak-hearted. 1. Control your reactions. Observe this. The moment you flinch, get angry, overreact, or even look insecure, she notices. Women are evolutionarily designed to test emotional control in men. Why? Because emotional volatility equals danger, unpredictability, weakness. But when you control your reactions, especially when she pushes your buttons, you activate something far deeper. Respect. Imagine this. She throws a jab, a passive-aggressive comment, and you don't flinch, you don't explain. You just look at her, calm, composed, and then you smile. Not out of sarcasm, but because you see through it. That's stoic strength. Control equals power. And silence during chaos is a godlike presence. 2. Honor your boundaries. Let's discuss deeply. If you let her cross a boundary once, she'll never respect it again. What are your non-negotiables? Disrespect? Insults during fights? Disappearing and coming back like nothing happened? Here's the silent action. Don't warn her. Don't scream. Don't make speeches. Withdraw, without drama. You teach her through behavior. Boundary, violation, silent withdrawal. This is how you set the tone. You don't train people with your voice. You train them with your absence. 3. Walk away from disrespect. Pay attention to this. Men who tolerate disrespect in hopes of fixing her break themselves. The most powerful sentence is not, "You can't talk to me like that." It's your silence as you stand up, grab your keys, and leave the room. No yelling, no threats, no guilt, just quiet, grounded action. Women may test boundaries, but they desire a man who enforces them. 4. Be consistent with your habits. Beware. She may love the idea of your potential, but only respects your discipline. You say you're building a business, going to the gym, writing a book? Don't talk about it. Just do it. Every single day. And eventually, without saying a word, your energy will shift. She'll start asking questions. Her tone will soften. Why? Because your habits rewire your masculine frame. 5. Don't chase. Build. Let's clarify something. Chasing is noisy. The building is quiet. And building makes her chase you. When you stop over-texting, over-explaining, over-asking, she feels a void. And when that void is filled with your ambition, your work, your self-respect, she can't help but wonder, why isn't he obsessing over me anymore? Don't answer. Let your silence haunt her. 6. Practice deep listening. Look at this closely. Most men interrupt, defend, or try to fix. But a powerful man? He listens. No reaction, no immediate reply, just eye contact and silence. This does two things. It unsettles manipulation because silence forces her to reveal more. It creates psychological space because you're not giving validation. Deep listening is not passive, it's a weapon. Use it like one. 7. Maintain eye contact without fear. When she's emotional, when she's testing, when she's angry, don't look away. Don't blink too much. Just stay grounded in your eyes. This is not about aggression. It's about presence. Women interpret your eyes as a lie detector. If they dart, you're hiding. If they hold, you're secure. Silent eye contact during conflict communicates. I see you fully, but I am not shaken. And that is terrifyingly attractive. 8. Lead yourself first, before you lead a woman, a family, or a relationship. Lead yourself. This means wake up early without external motivation. Control your diet. Stick to your training. Make money with purpose. Do this silently, and one day, without warning, she'll say, "You've changed," and she'll mean it as a compliment and a warning. You're no longer hers, you're yours. 9. Detach from the outcome. Let's go deeper. The biggest emotional leverage a woman has over you is this: you need for the relationship to work. When she senses that you're scared of losing her, she owns the frame. But when you're detached, not cold, not cruel, but content with walking away if needed, your power becomes magnetic. Detachment is quiet. You don't say, "I'm not afraid to leave." You live it, and she feels it deeply. 10. Improve in silence. Want to make her crave your presence? Leave her behind for a season, then reappear reborn. Sharper jawline, better clothes, calmer voice, deeper insight, higher standards. Say nothing, post nothing, just show up and let your transformation speak. Women are deeply emotional. When you improve in silence, it's not logical, it's felt. And that is unforgettable. 11th, let your presence speak. There's a masculine aura that cannot be faked. It walks into a room before you say a word. Here's how you cultivate it. Ground your energy. Meditation, cold showers, deep breath. Move slowly. Speak less. Smile with stillness, not neediness. Your presence becomes a silent shockwave. People turn. She notices. And suddenly, she respects what she cannot name. 12th, embrace delayed gratification. Let's discuss deeply again. Modern men seek quick results, quick sex, quick validation, quick love. But the Stoic man delays. He delays his text response. He delays physical escalation. He delays emotional expression. Why? Because delayed gratification creates value. When you don't rush intimacy, she chases emotional access. And when she finally gets it, it feels earned. Dopamine equals maximized. 13. Choose purpose. Over emotion, pay attention. Emotion says, text her, apologize, chase her, fix it. Purpose says, no. Go to the gym, focus on your mission. Emotion makes you her toy. Purpose makes you her anchor. This choice doesn't require words, just silent actions, like ignoring the urge to overtext, or working when you're heartbroken, or smiling when she expects you to beg. That's not cold. That's power. 14. Master the art of withholding, not manipulation. Not games, but intentional withholding of attention validation. Availability. Why? Because the rarest fruit gets picked last, and the less you give, the more she feels. Don't constantly message her. Don't always initiate touch. Don't always be available. Let her wonder. Let her miss your presence, without ever reminding her you exist. 15. Remain calm during conflict. Let's test your masculinity here. When she screams, do you yell back? When she cries, do you collapse? When she withdraws, do you panic, or do you remain still? A Stoic man does not meet chaos with chaos. He lets the storm pass and then speaks. Silence during conflict is terrifyingly effective because it communicates. I am not emotionally hijacked. I respond. I do not react. This is father energy. This is king energy. This is unshakable. 16. Disappear when necessary. And finally, when she crosses the line, when the games go too far, when your soul is no longer respected. You leave. No closure, no drama. No, we need to talk. Just silence. You vanish. You move on. You glow up. And your absence becomes the loudest pain she's ever felt. The Stoic echo of love. You don't need to scream your worth. You don't need to beg to be seen. You don't need to prove that you're enough. You simply move in silence. Improve in silence. Lead in silence. And let your absence speak when your presence is no longer valued. Because a Stoic man is not loud. He's unforgettable.